Okay, customer's getting a service heater after the heater's been running for a few minutes. Let's see if it cycles back on. It started at 70 degrees, right now it's 74. This is the second time that it's cut off. Service heater light went away, now it's trying to heat again. Heater just fired back up. So this is a common issue. Let me turn this off. I'm going to turn the breakers off so we don't have any power going to it. So customer complaint is the heater turns on. After a few minutes it will give a service heater light, stop heating. They can still get it up to temperature, but it's taking a really long time to do that. Most common problems with this is either the bypass inside the manifold or thermal regulator. So I have both pieces with me, thermal regulator, bypass. We'll see what it ends up being. The first thing I'm going to check is my thermal regulator. So my thermal regulator is located here. I can take it off by taking a regular screwdriver, breaking that free, and then unscrewing this. First thing I'm going to do is check and see if there's any corrosion or anything that would stop this from opening. Here, there is some pitting and some corrosion on there, not a ton. This is what they should look like, nice pretty copper. Alright, that's not enough to tell me that that's exactly what it is, so we are going to need to look at the bypass. So to access the bypass, we have 1, 2, 3 screws that we'll need to take off. Remove that. We'll end up taking these unions off as well. Alright, take the unions off. This a little angle. Okay. So we're going to need to disconnect these connections here. This is the connection to the thermistor. This is one of the high limits. This is my AGS. Quickest way to do this is with the impact. We have 5 bolts on each side. There's 5. We actually have one other one, that's our pressure switch. Go ahead and disconnect the cables off of that. Pull our manifold off. This thermistor has to come out for me to take this plate off. That's part of the bypass right there. So we know it's the bypass. So all I'm doing now, just take a little flathead. I'll just kind of pry this seal plate off. It's usually in there pretty good. Not being real hard with it, just kind of tap, tap, tap. Then I'll go all the way around. Tap, tap, tap. Not trying to damage this in any way. Piece comes out. And our bypass comes out. So this one's completely broken. This is what it should look like. It opens, lets water bypass. If this does not work, then the water starts getting too hot, causing our high limit switches to shut down the heater's heating, and then they cool down just enough to let it heat again, then it'll start running. That's why we have the cycling on and off. So I replace, once I put the bypass in there, this piece slides right back over it, lining up with my grooves here. Then I have my top piece with my O-ring. Make sure I didn't lose that. Set that down. This will tighten back up when I start doing the rest of my bolts. Not trying to damage anything like that. Need to retape and put back my thermistor. Using Teflon tape, taking the old stuff off. Alright, now we're just going to put it back on. Grab all my bolts. Do a crisscross pattern as I'm tightening these. Start with the top upper corner. Go down. to the opposite corner. Across. And back up across. And I'm going to continue to do that as I tighten them, so I'm not going as tight as I possibly can. Then I'm going to start putting in the rest of my bolts. Just finger tight on all these. Now that I have all those back, I'm going to plug all my sensors back up. My thermistor first, the brown wires, orange wires to my high limit, purple wires to my pressure switch, red wires to my AGS. Okay. Since the thermistor is a little bit messed up and this is a warranty job, we're going to also replace the thermistor with a new cap. The way I place this, simply push it all the way to the back till it stops. Put my cap on. I'm going to push in as I start twisting this in with my fingers. I got to get it started on the threads, and then I can use my screwdriver that I was using to go ahead and finish tightening this up. All the way seated until it stops, just like that. Now that I got all my sensors and everything back in, I'm going to put the cover back on. Set it in place. Three screws that hold that on. Okay, all that's snugged up. Move this back in line with my plumbing. Get my unions on. Do not over tighten them and break the unions. Good. Now we're going to test the heater. No more shutting off, steadily heating, not stopping or cycling at all. There we go.